Hello guys, so today I will be presenting about 1MDB and my name is Uwi Maisara binti Rosli with metric number 273328. One Malaysia Development Berhad, or better known worldwide as 1MDB, originally was called as Terengganu Investment Authority (TIA), which was set up as a vehicle to promote the economic interests of the state. In September 2009, TIA became 1MDB, which became a wholly owned subsidiary of the Ministry of Finance. The fact that it is a government-owned company is understood. However, the objective of the company still be debated as to whether it can be called a sovereign wealth fund. Sovereign wealth funds are government-linked companies that manage national wealth surplus for investment and revenue generating entities for the country. Its corporate governance structure consists three-tiered governance structure comprising of a senior leadership team, board of directors and the board of advisory. The chairman of the board and the former Prime Minister Datuk Seri Mohamed Najib Tun Razak was the chairman of the BOA. There were 9 members on the BOA and 6 members on the BOD. Although the inclusion of the advisory boards provide an additional layer of governance, the true extent of its role and authority is unclear. In order to generate interest and business operation, 1MDB established multiple joint ventures JV with foreign companies, mainly with Petro Saudi International (PSI) and Abar Investment (PJSC). Other important subsidiaries include SRC International Berhad. This company is significant because its activity that include borrowing from the pension fund Kumpulan Wang Persaraan (KWAP) and was later separated and placed directly under the Ministry of Finance. Initial funds for 1MDB was RM5 billion through bond issuance. The additional fundings consist second funding. Its exercise was conducted by issuing Islamic bonds Sukuk in 2009 and 2014. The third exercise was by issuing conventional bonds in 2012 and 2013, which managed to raise US 6.5 billion from both international and local market. One of the underwriters was Goldman Sachs, which later paid USD 2.8 billion payment as settlement in their cases filed by the American authorities. Next, 1MDB also received loans from the Civil Service Fund worth RM4 billion offered by the Malaysian government. The total borrowings by 1MDB amounted RM41.9 billion. This was perhaps the biggest corporate responsibility failure by the company. Embezzlement was conducted using funds generated from the Sukuk and bond issues and used for personal interest of an individual named Jolo. One of the underwriters was Goldman Sachs, which was accused of offering bribes to 1MDB officials to appoint them to arrange and underwrite the bond issuance in 2012 and 2013 for a very high underwriting fees. 1MDB is unique for the wrong reason. The company is GLIC, owned by the Ministry of Finance, whose minister report to the top executive, who is the Prime Minister. However, in this case, both the minister and the Prime Minister are the same person. Further complications are that the chairman of the board of advisor of 1MDB is also the same person. There are many reasons for the failure of governance in 1MDB, which includes political interference, structural defect, institutional weakness, weak directors, unreliable internal system, and most importantly, all the above was the result of unethical behavior that lead to criminal activities. 1MDB is an example in which the failure of governance was observed at every level of company operation, from the deceiving the investors, bribery the underwriters, failure of governance at the BOD's level and operational level, conflict of interest between the chairman of the advisory board and the relevant ministries, false declaration by officers and banks, failure to conduct source of fund verification that allowed the entire corruption scandal to continue. These cases provide a good example for ethical and corporate responsibility, ensure that such situations should not arise in the future. From there, I can conclude that 1MDB is really good for the understanding about the implication and process involved that ensure that such situations should not be arise in the future. That's all from me. Thank you for listening.